Previously on my Wuthering Waves journey.
It ends like that? No! I'm not even exaggerating. I'm in deep thought. This took a toll than I ever anticipated.
Dear Wua fans and players, I think it's time for me to discuss about Laharoi and 3.0 story. If there would have been one thing I have been hyped about when venturing into the next new region, I was ready for new lore on our main character and what new discovery we were awaiting in the next region. There is still so much to talk about for other characters so far, but I'm going to focus and discuss my experience with the 3.1 patch. I am happy Kuro devs have not left our main character behind, and I love hearing more about the main plot and learning more about Rover. We're still left with the unanswered question of who Abby was before to only still know his real name being Abraxas. Soon we will get some Abby lore one day to understand how he is tied with Rover, so this is still something we're left to learn later on. Probably in the future. What I did not expect in all my years when venturing into video games, I don't think I have never got to see more of a flawed character than Rover really is. It's given the same approach in this one scene between Prolova and Rover. Anyone remember when Prolova had been rooted more than the main character? We all seen Prolova as one who's visible of the goal she was aiming for, of what she wants and desperation. But we could never read on Rover's goal or what he would want. But this does justify more when we get to learn more about him in Laharoi. What I have enjoyed is when our present Rover acknowledges himself knowing that his past went through his own troubles, that he accepts his own troubles from his past, and the hurt of what our main character left behind. Rover even admits to himself that he isn't a hero. He is someone who was there to help save the planet Solaris. This became his home and the friends he was able to make and re-encounter, just like in this one scene that I personally enjoyed while listening.
Saving the world? I never saw it that way. The people and civilizations I met, they saved themselves. I was just there to help. I'm no savior who fell from the sky. And no one ever saved themselves by waiting for one. There's been plenty I couldn't do. Losses I couldn't prevent. Sacrifices I had to accept. But I'd do it all again. Every bit of it.
IMF became not only the character that surprised me, but learning how this is genuinely Rover's closest family member and the biggest lore drop to learning where Rover came from, while unveiling more on his past self. IMF really cared a lot about Rover and his happiness, and did not want our present Rover to experience the hurt and what he had to suffer. This really let me enjoy the main character's flaws and possibilities which were beyond Rover's control. For me, it is becoming a refreshing experience to see this spotlight to the main character. We already know how flawed our main character is, why we are learning, why his past self became who he was, and now we are learning the Rover we know as present, how much courage and hope he or she carries, accepting their flaws, learning more about themselves, as we are generally resonating with the main character. And I personally love that. I don't think I have ever been attached to a main character in a game for so long, ever since Final Fantasy VII. This game pretty much is doing the exact same thing, and I enjoyed that too. When we got to learn more about Rover, Luuk has kept some secrets to us that has not brought to light yet, but even he noticed a big change that you can look through this clip of what he explained to him.
Luuk, when you said I'm not the same, What did you mean?
Just my impression. I could be wrong, but you seem lighter now. More hopeful. Happier. And that's not a bad thing.
I think I got more Rover lore than I expected. I value the story of how straightforward it is to learn how much we need to know of our main character, Rover, of who he was before, and I'm still curious what more we are able to learn and about Rover's homeland. What happened to Rover's homeland, or does it even exist? The voice acting in Wuthering Waves has always been good since I normally play this game in English dub, but they really made Mel Rover really emotional from his tone alone, which made 3.1 patch story such a roller coaster ride, and those who got to watch along with me as I reacted to this story. I cannot wait for what to expect later in the next story patches, but this one really put me in deep thoughts that I just need to express my experience here. What about all of you? What did you think of Wuthering Waves 3.1 story patch? Was there any scene that you loved or appealed to you? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, this is Lightful Wings. Be lightful and stay delightful.